First 15 seconds locked, do not change. People don't test you loudly. They test you when you talk too much, and most people fail without realizing it, because the test doesn't look like a test. It looks like a normal conversation. Validation, what's actually happening the moment you start talking more than necessary. People stop listening for meaning and start watching your behavior, not to understand you, to measure you. This happens everywhere, at work, in social settings, even with people you trust. Talking too much quietly changes how people read you. Problem expansion, why it feels safe talking doesn't feel dangerous, it feels friendly. Filling silence, explaining thoughts, sharing details to keep things smooth. It feels open, social, harmless, but silence is neutral. Extra words are information, and information gives people something to test. What they start noticing when someone talks too much, patterns appear, how quickly they respond, what they defend, what they overshare. Even when nothing is intentional, it's still visible. The more you speak, the more material you provide for judgment. Not because people are cruel, because people are observant. Escalation, when the test begins once you keep talking, the dynamic shifts. People interrupt less but guide you more. They ask questions that steer the conversation. They wait to see how much you'll reveal next. What feels like interest is often evaluation. That's when the testing starts. Psychological mechanism shown through behavior. Watch the room. When someone speaks briefly, others lean in. When someone keeps talking, others relax. They stop participating. They start observing. Not because they disagree, but because restraint disappeared. And restraint is what people respect. Deepening the threat, the silent signal. Talking too much sends a signal without saying it directly. It signals that silence is uncomfortable. That attention matters, that control is loose. People don't test restraint, they test openness. And once testing starts, respect becomes conditional. Implication, danger zone. This is why social power doesn't disappear suddenly. It erodes. People take your words less seriously. They push boundaries more easily. They assume you'll explain again. You're still included, still heard, but no longer measured as controlled. And once that perception settles in, talking more only confirms it. Restraint, ending mirror, not advice. People don't test those who speak carefully. They test those who fill the silence. Pay attention to who keeps talking and who lets the room stay quiet. That difference is noticed immediately. Even when no one says a word,